Love, peace, and soul. What's up? This is Empress Gem. If you're new, welcome to my channel. To all my friends and family, what's up? What's going on? This video, y'all ready? Listen, I felt like the last reading, I did not go into depth. You hear me? So many things manifested since that reading. You hear me? So many things that I realized, so many things that I seen in that reading. With that third energy, I'm definitely keeping that flowing and keeping that going. Then a part of me was like, what if that third energy, right, is the template for this new earth, right? Because this is why there's so many activations of divine unions at this time, okay? And it's because we're going into a whole nother level of being. We're going into a whole nother frequency, a whole nother dimension. I was like, but, that's a possibility that is the new earth, right? That is being birthed at this time, okay? This is for the energies that's going on right now in this October for all the divine unions, okay? For the people who think that they're spiritually connected to the soul of another. Honey. And we all are. Like, I don't want it to get it misconstrued, but, your growth and progression in this lifetime is connected to the soul of another and a special work that needs to be done and carried out for each of individual union. So I'm going to keep up that with that third energy, that layout, most definitely. Full moon in Aries, Jupiter in Scorpio. Okay. Yes, we in Libra season. We cannot leave out Libra because they are the ones that's bringing in the balance. Okay. We need to be balanced. We need to be grounded. We need to be truthful with ourselves. Okay. With both parts of ourselves. Okay. The light and the dark, that shadow work. Never leave that shadow work out. Chakra clearance is real. It's real. Everyone keeps posting. I see on social media too. I don't know if y'all seen the cartoon Avatar, not the movie that M. Night Shyamalan came out with. No, that didn't even do the cartoon any justice. I seen every episode. Okay, I cried at the end when Aang and Katara finally kissed. Oh, I cried like a baby. You hear me? And it's no coincidence that was what I was watching when I was going to nursing school. Like, that was my thing. I would watch Avatar with my children. Okay? Listen. I'm noticing so many pantheons of archetypal energy and so many shows and cartoons especially. All right? Yes. And people keep posting about the one episode where they was breaking down the chakras, and they was breaking it down simple and easy, so that a child could understand. And I'm like, people don't even know that whole show broke down so many spiritual concepts. Okay? The Christ energy, awakening the Christ energy within. Okay? All right. I don't want to start talking about I was about to start talking about my anime. I'm about to start talking about Attack on Titans. Like, yo, can y'all believe season 2 was so short? All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on for these energies of October. And then I was thinking, like, October is 8. Oct is for 8, Thinking about the changes that's going to be going on. Wow. I feel like doing one outcome. Wow, that's deep. Wait, let me pull this out. Hold on. I'm still using the After Tarot, and I'm using my Bonfire Tarot deck. That Temperance came back out again, Divine Feminines. Oh, yeah. Divine Masculine got the Tower. Wow. All right. Hold on. Let's see what else. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the camera after I shuffle all the cards, because I like to shuffle so y'all can see, you know, I'm taking the cards, I'm shuffling, I'm putting them down. I ain't picking and choosing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let it marinate for a little while. I need to let it marinate, most definitely. Yes. So, Jupiter and Scorpio. I'm excited about that, honestly. I have a couple planets in Scorpio. So, I'm like, yeah, it's about that time. Scorpio's in my 7th house. It's about that time bringing that partnership. You know what I'm saying? Bringing them business partnerships as well. Yes, bringing those too. But, you know, I'm like, yes, it's about that time. Now, think back, okay, when this is 12 years ago, 2005. What was you doing? What type of mindset was you in at that time? Also, look back also to the Aries new moon season, okay? I believe that was at the end of March. What was going on then? Oh, shit. Think about that. Lord have mercy. Yeah, so I already know. I already done that. Yes, you think back to that time. What did you create? What did you start manifesting in that cardinal? Well, the first sign, period. You know. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on? You don't want to be picked? Wow, this is the same card the Divine Masculine got last time. I think he's still battling fear. Yep, okay. He still may be going through some fear issues. Hold on. Pull back out the chakra deck. This was my first tarot cards I ever bought. Oh, yeah, this is what started it all. This is the deck that started it all. It wasn't even a Rider-Waite. It was this one. Yep, chakras. We got to align our chakras. Our emotional body. To break free to the light body. Right? I've been having so many dreams. But all I can remember about them is that I'm always on a train. That popped out. Always on the train. Where am I going? Who was I with? I don't know. I don't know. All I remember is that I'm on a train. I'm transferring, going here, going there. And I'm like, all right, I got to focus now. My intentions before I go to sleep. My nighttime rituals got to change. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, he's going through it. Remember the last reading? He's letting go of a lot. Letting go of a lot. Yep. Look at the spread now. Yeah, he's still in that Five of Swords energy. What's going on? Oh my gosh. It's always, it's always like that. It's going to be stuck right before things is about to change. You may feel stuck. Leave that. Yeah. Perception, interpretation. That's very similar. How you interpret something and how you perceive something. Interpretation for me is like translation. How does something translate to you? You know? Oh, that's going to be deep to read. One is palmistry and one is runes. Palmistry is for the divine feminine and runes is for the divine masculine. And I was looking at my left hand was itching like crazy. And I was like, yes, call me in, bring in the money now. Call me in. But I knew it was something more than that. The way that it itched with vigor. And I was like, nah, this is more than just money. I said, yes, bring in a spiritual abundance as well. You know? All right, I don't want to. Oh, that flew out. What? And this flipped over. So, oh, that me I keep. Hold on. Let's see what else. I feel like I've been kind of deck crazy. You know, I had to stop buying decks because I was like, all right, you getting deck confused right now. You getting beside yourself. Rotate the ones you got already. You know? And it's like it does bring about a new energy too. Why did I start? This is the second time I'm going to keep that. And it's book knowledge. The Book of Destiny. What? Yes. That's that third energy. You see that? This is the second week in a row that I did, the second time that I did that. Start shuffling the same deck over. And I'm like, wait a minute, I already picked for that. All right, this is what I'm going to do, y'all. Let me let it marinate, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all. We live. Listen. Divine Feminines. We got the Four of Cups and the Five of Coins. Now, let me first start off by saying, like I said, that last reading manifested so much. That temptation, I feel, already manifested too. But I'm not getting antsy. I'm not getting jumpy. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. But, yeah. It's like you feeling like, well, I don't want it. That's not the one that I've been waiting for. I don't feel that it is. You know, the cups is about feelings, is about emotion, and you know, they're willing, they like, no. I don't know what kind of water is in here. It could be tap water for all I know. And just feeling kept away from love with this Five of Coins. But the door is open. The door is not locked in this depiction. Again, it's a stubborn energy, you know. It's stubbornly holding on to that ice that, you know, that we've had around our heart. Even though it's starting to melt away, you know. But, you know, there's still lessons I feel that we still need to learn. And we got a lot of fives on the table. Okay, so that means chaos. That means everything is going to get shifted up, and we may not like it. You know, we're not going to like it. It's not going to feel comfortable. 5 is an uncomfortable type of energy because it's bringing in change, you know. It's unstable energy. It's unknown, you know. Yep. And feeling rigid. Again, with the 4, the 4 is about feeling structure, you know, within the 4 points, within the box, you know. Yeah. And it's needing, and because there's so much, there's so much waiting for us. There's so much. The doorway has been opened to this new portal, to this new life. You know what I mean? The universe, our guardian angels have been working double time and overtime. It's almost an ungrateful type of energy. I'm going to be real, divine feminines. It's almost of an ungrateful nature with this combo I'm feeling right here. Like the cosmos is like, oh, really? You really want to be ungrateful? Like, how much have you grown through this whole process? Really? Really? Now, the divine masculine. You got the Tower Wand, the Ace of Wands. Okay? Again, chaos. But it's through the spirit realm. It's the initiation of, you know, his spiritual awakening and ascension is right on time for him. And it's laying down a new foundation for him. So, again, we're mirroring each other. If you think about it, with the divine feminine being ungrateful of everything that's happening, unbeknownst to us, we don't know that everything is being shaken down on his side, even if it may not appear to be. Okay? Because he has his own new awakening now. All right? The Kundalini has been activated within him. Yep. Yes. So he's been he's been moving through his chakra work too. That's all the colors of the chakra. All right. So he's moving up, you know, through his spine. He's getting those lucid dreams as well. All right. I feel like yep, look at that. See, the eye is open. He knows that he was placing all his eggs in one basket, in one nest, egg that, you know, that crumbled. That old way of life crumbled to make way for the new beginning. All right. And I don't know, divine feminines, if you're close to union, you should be seeing that. If you have a way of having contact with, whether it's verbal or whether it's through social media or whatever it may be, or even, you know, in you know, in the realms. All right. Just intuitively, you should be able to start seeing these changes even within them, you know. So that's why we have to be mindful of that ungrateful energy, because with Jupiter and Scorpio, that is what will be expounded upon. All right. So this third energy, right, wherever it may be, this third energy. Ah, yes. Wow. I just was saying about the Kundalini energy being activated within him, right? He made his choice. The divine feminine may feel like, well, this is me under here, and he didn't pick me. He's not. We may feel like he's not going to pick me, right? But then look, it's the triad, all right? It's the third energy. There's no way we all going to be we all have our part, we all have our role to play in bringing in this foundation to be able to be the foundation for this new earth. Everyone's gonna have their role. We're gonna have our modern day griots. We're gonna have our modern day warriors. We're gonna have our modern day medicine women and men. Okay? So it's like there's no way anyone is going to get left behind because all is needed. All right, look at that. Look at the lotus water, the lotus flower coming from the depths of the murky water. There's so much fruit, okay, that can come from this. Yes, we both have a choice. You know, we both have a choice. And remember now, even though the Kundalini activation has begun in him, it's still in the lower chakras. All right. He's making his way up to his heart. He's looking for the jewels of his heart. All right. So what do we have to do? Keep waiting. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working at ourselves. As we already know that though. But I feel like more in the physical sense and bringing it, you know, where you're able to start seeing, like I said, to be able to really and truly start seeing these things manifest in him is because of all the work that we've done. Don't get ungrateful. Don't give up. Divine feminines, look, all right, they want to reiterate. They want to reiterate. Like, listen, look. Temperance again. Patience, yes. But also, it's like all the alchemy, all the work that you've done. All the work that you've done. Look, and then the doves and the birds again. Now, yeah, divine feminines, do you remember that message at the end? All right, with the sirens. Don't give up. Don't give up. Okay? Keep seeking that peace within. You're going to have to find different ways to find that peace within. You know what I mean? Because this is again with the lotus flowers, all right? Ace of Cups, all right? Your cup that runneth over. Your blessings are right there. They're right there. You done came from the valley. You done came through the valley, right? You're here. And ooh, I like how one bird is light and one bird is dark. I'm telling you, like, how can I deal with my shadow self? How can I appease her? How can I work with her, not suppress her? Because when you suppress the dark side of yourself, it comes out in ways that you do not like. All right? That's when they really gonna show out. You're gonna be like, God damn it, I hate. And I'm thinking about, like, you know, in past instances. And I'm like, all right, well then what's good? What's good? Because you know, we won. So what's good? You know, I've been like really trying to deal with her, really and truly. And I caught a little stag, but you're gonna feel it. With cups, you're going to feel it. Friendship. I don't know, I'm getting the 3 because there's 3 cups in total. So you may start to begin to see the friendship develop, okay? Or there may be an issue with a friendship with a possible Sag that may have a role to play within your union, okay? That may have a role to play in, you know, possible. I'm trying to get the right words and able to word it properly. Because you know that there's always going to be a naysayer somewhere around. Okay? There's always going to be someone that may not have your best interest at heart, even if they appear to. Okay? But you're still going to come away with their blessing. You're still going to come away with your fruit intact, with your love intact, because they, like I said, your angels have been working double, triple time. Yes. To protect you and to guide you along this journey. And that's why your cup is running over. It's just that you don't realize it yet. You got to get the naysayers away from you too. Yep. On both sides of the coin. Both sides of the coin. Yeah. And doves is inner peace. How are you going to find your inner peace? Even when you reach snags. That's what you got to learn. Even when there's snags, you got to learn how to reach your inner peace. And to be grateful for what you have in this point in time. Divine masculine. Now, I just realized the dichotomy. How beautiful. Listen. Damn. Ace of Cups. Five of Swords. Five of Swords came out for him last time. Oh, he gonna fight for you. That's it. That's it. He gonna fight for you. Again, the light in the dark. The light in the dark. But he may feel like he may lose you. Or has already lost you. Because of the past heartbreak. Because of the past, there being options, on both ends. On both ends, he may feel that way, but I feel that he's still going to offer that. Oh, yeah. Look at that dichotomy right there. But I feel like, too, he's also learned how to... This is going to play a healing in his heart. This is going to play into a healing in his heart chakra. Because he's going to have to humble himself. He's going to have to humble himself. And I feel like there's going to be psychic connection. There's going to be some type of psychic communication. Yes. If not during dream time, or there's going to be confirmation received too. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. I noticed too, period. I was in a store and I asked the man for like the stick to use so you could grab stuff off the top shelf. And he was like, okay. And then I heard him say, don't hit nobody with it. And I was like, okay. And then I looked and I was like, but his lips didn't move. So he must have thought that shit. And I heard it. And I was like, I was standing there stuck. Like, did he move? Am I bugging? Did he move his? No, he didn't move his fucking lips. I was looking dead at. I was like, no. And I was stuck there like, yo, was it him? Or was it somebody else here in this crowd that said that? And I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, I wish I could control it better. How the fuck did I just say that? And exactly whose thoughts was it? Don't hit nobody with it. Yep. And I said out loud, okay. Shit. Wait a minute. I'm talking too much. Listen, y'all. Yep. Because our gifts are fine tuning too. Our gifts are fine tuning. Listen. Third energy. Queen of Cups. That intuition. Seven of Coins. All right. Again with the baby. All right. But this is the understand. We're going to label that as the understanding, no matter what it is. It's the fruit. Okay. And, yep. Through relying on your intuition, your right brain, the feminine aspect. All right. This is going to be able to you're going to start seeing it again. 7. That's my 7th Scorpio. Jupiter Scorpio, my 7th house, y'all. Listen. Yeah. And we're gonna be we're gonna be opening up to each other in order to bring this abundance. That's a fish. Wealth, abundance. Okay. This is gonna be, melting down that ice. And then that's the set again, coming from the 7 of coins. I mean 7 of cups, right? So that's like God energy. Yes, it's divinely, bringing in the abundance in order for us to keep going on. Again, Jacob's ladder, to keep going up, climbing up these rungs. And it's more than just. I hope everybody already knows it's beyond romance, right? That's watching right now. We already know it's beyond that. Yes, that's going to be a plus. That's going to be a given when we're done with this work. But so, okay, we're working, we're waiting. But I feel like it's towards the end of the waiting. It's towards the end because that fruit look like it's ready to pick. That fruit is ready to pick. You just got to climb up the ladder to get it. Okay? And I think finally, too, having compassion, really having that unconditional compassion that a mother would have for their child towards each other, towards the collective, because it's not just about us. If we don't have that unconditional love for the collective to do what we do, okay, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It's more than just us. It's the whole collective. And then I was thinking about that too. It's your soul family. Your soul family is counting on you. Your ancestors are counting on you. All right? Round feminine. Double five of wands. Okay? Double 5 of wands. Now, I was saying, that is usually, conflict, but I feel like this is negotiation. Okay? This is talking it out. Everyone getting to passionately express, their needs, their wants. And I feel like it's also organization too. The divine feminine finally getting organized in her thoughts, in her regimens, you know, in her daily routine, how she lives her life, everything. She's finally, negotiating what she deserves. Yeah, because this is alchemy too. So she's already, like, all right, so now I'm learning how to pull and draw what I need and how to transmute these energies. All right, so now I'm not getting hyped when these things happen. Now it's like, all right, well, how we gonna handle this situation? Okay. It's like no longer, like I felt like too, like I'm no longer getting spooked out. Like when things like that happen to me, I'm like, all right, I'm not getting spooked out anymore. I just want to find out, you know? Um, and I found more archetypes too for my story. I'm finding Jean Grey. Damn it. X-Men, Jean Grey. I'm pinpointing people in the soul family. And they was a family. They was more than just a team. They were a family. They were soul family. Okay? And that's how the divine feminine is looking at, how she's organizing who's in her life. And like I said, the letting go of the friends, the frenemies. Divine masculine. Now this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Look how he got his hand on her elbow. And the King of Coins. Beautiful, isn't that visual right there? I feel like this is definitely in the realms. Like I recognize you. I see who you are, and I want to give you the world. You know? But I have to be, abundantly, rich as well in order for him to be able to offer this up. But I think he wants to be able to let his passion be known now and let his passion be shown. But again, he's also going to take his time. He's going to take his time. You see that? He's going to take his time. Right? Because he want to build up his resources. Again, because he knows a divine feminine deserves the world. He knows that. And he's finally choosing you. The Two of Wands is not like the Two of Swords where you don't know what choice to make. The Two of Wands is like, I have two choices, but I know which one I lean more towards too, in my summation. And this is beautiful. It's like finally, oh man. Yes. And for this third energy, again, the Four of Cups is present. And the Ten of Coins in the after tarot, right? Now, I feel like that's like an ancestor that has already transitioned. I feel like with the Ten of Coins. Or feeling, I was also thinking about the Ten of Coins as being like arranged marriages. The Ten of Cups to me is more soul family, the person that you choose to be with, right? And this arranged marriage, yes. But I feel like there is some type of dissatisfaction that we're both feeling. Ten is also a completion. We're coming out of a whole nother cycle. I think too, the third energy is saying we're coming out of the disappointment. Yes, because starting out the divine feminine, yeah, you're a little ungrateful, right? But I feel like towards the end of October, or even sooner, we will realize what we need, that this is, an inheritance. Again, that's communal living, the Ten of Coins. That is community. That's the community. And we're both realizing that, yep. And then look, that's coming, the cup is coming from the tree, which is the roots again. So this is ancestor backed. Okay. And now, and getting like back to the future feeling like, again, that child coming from the future into the past, like, y'all need to hurry up because I need to get born. Outcome. Seven of Coins. Again, repetitive energy and the King of Wands. So, finally reaping the beginning. At least one is ready to pull. Reaping the beginning, and it's come passionately. Passionately. I feel like it's going to stem around business. Again with this snake, y'all. Again with this snake. Again. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been feeling, I don't know, in my sacral area, yes, you're gonna feel you might feel charged. Or he may be sending you that energy. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do believe so. Now let's get into these. Demonstrate love, divine feminines. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Yep. And I feel like that's what this is too. Negotiation. Not wanting a war, but to find solutions. Now, this is what pulled out for the divine masculine last time. Okay. The only thing that is real is love. And I pulled, look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Okay. Basically, hold up a mirror to himself. And again, if he left karmics, you know what I'm saying, too, as well, been fighting family, it's like, how can I communicate better with the people around me, the people that I love, families of origin, too. Crystal, 43, for the divine feminines, rhodozite. And I know that has to do with some mighty power. And look at the shape that they're in. Zingy rhodozite is excellent for removing blockages and for adding vitality to the physical body. It cleanses, activates, power ups all chakras, and harmonizes the etheric bodies. This crystal encourages the flow of Kundalini energy to all the cells and spaces between. Karmic imprints from your past lives or emotional wounds from early in your present life may be creating a state of psychosomatic disease. Your own negative or compulsive thought patterns also play a role, as can those of other people directed towards you. That's what I said about that. Look at that. Look at that bird. Trying to take down your banner off of your cup. You see that? Check out the harmony or lack of it in your environment. Earth energies may be disrupting your well-being. The ground around your workplace or your home may need healing and stabilizing by planting suitable crystals in the earth. Living in a healthy, stable environment creates a stable physical body. Healing the earth. Yes, autumn. Autumn timing. Okay? Which is right now. Synchronistic. Period. What more can I say? Brandenburg amethyst for the divine masculine. I've been so hungry. I've been fasting. Let me show you what I've been eating. Where's the snack? Can y'all see the difference? Raw coconut chips. They fill you up a little bit. Well, eat a couple at a time. But we gonna get this right. The perfect blueprint. A master healer, the Brandenburg amethyst holds the perfect blueprint of your soul and all that is. It heals physical, mental, spiritual, karmic, planetary, and ancestral auric layers and imprints, the most perfect energetic pattern possible. You are a being of pure consciousness and are wonderful just the way you are. Embrace the clarity of your core being. Let go of mental constructs, karmic imprints, soul imperatives, and relationships that no longer serve. Heal the past. Reframe previous choices that you have made in your life and take a new pathway to step into your soul purpose and expand higher dimensions of your soul. You are perfect exactly as you are in this present moment. Step into your soul path. Seed your future with potential, self-discipline, and clear focus. Bring your dreams to fruition. Aim for the highest. Soul path, seeing the perfection in every moment. And this too, that can also be the karmic as well. You never know. Maybe he find out she was cheating on him and had to let that. And he may even may fight to keep her. But look, she out. She out. But he's gonna find a new sense of love in his heart. And when he do that for himself, that's when he finds you. Period. We know that. Because once we found the love for ourselves, we found him. Okay? So let us get to this because we got 3 of these to read. Palmistry, interpretation for the divine feminine. Let's start out. Too often you draw conclusions that leave you feeling upset or frustrated, but your reactions are due entirely to your own interpretation of what others say and the situations you find yourself in. See? Your point of view, girl. Adopt a new way of thinking that will help you embrace life and live it to the full. That's why you are here after all. Spruce yourself up in appearance, if you will, but definitely in mind. Embark on a task or journey with a new and positive attitude. Grabbing opportunities with gusto and purpose will turn your life around. You will find you achieve more than you ever have. Soon you'll notice that others' attitudes towards you will become more affirming as yours will to them and to anything else that comes your way. I resented what I saw. Life is dull. I wanted more. I read the wrong way into things. Now I read them right and my heart sings. What you deem as bad is another man's good. Nothing is all black or all white. Look at a situation through different eyes. Visit an accredited palm reader. Consider where life has taken you and make changes if need be. Okay? Mm. And then Divine Masculine got rooms. Hold on, let me take a drink of water. 1 second. That sums up that 4 of Cups and 5 of Coins in a nutshell. I mean, it's straightforward at this point right now. It's important to see things a little differently right now. We always mirror it. Imagine yourself in the place of those who appear to be confronting you, your words or your actions confronting you. People that's confronting you, right? Tower. Perhaps rather than taking this as a sign of their displeasure or dislike of what you are doing, see their words as an opportunity to improve the situation by being more open-minded. Perhaps their actions will actually provide you with an even stronger, more robust idea about how to proceed. The runes are a reminder that in one single toss you can choose a very different outcome. Those that seem to be your enemies can often offer the most useful lessons in life. How I perceived caused me to fall, and so the writings on the wall. Lessons in all I shall embrace, and see the good in all I face. Don't be so quick to judge. See the situation from all angles. There's a lesson to be learned. Understand someone else's point of view. You are acting unreasonably. Study rooms for spiritual growth and understanding. Now, this popped out. I feel like that's that third energy wanting a voice. Book, knowledge. In the book, it says the book of destiny, honey. The book of destiny, boo 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 boos. You are absolutely spot on. Even if others claim otherwise, you are not mistaken. Stick to what you know and understand, for it is correct. It is important that you stand strong in your convictions, even if others have not woken up to the truth of the matter. Some may come around in time, and even if they don't, move forward knowing that you are right. Make sure you are well read in your chosen subject. as a new and rewarding chapter in your life opens up for you. Gaining fresh information will allow you to be more discerning. Make sure you read between the lines in any given situation. Trust that which you know and follow it to the letter. For all that you have learnt serves you well. I stand my ground with what I know, for 'tis the truth and not for show. I've studied hard. I know what's right. This leads me to my path of life. Keep what you know to yourself for the moment. Keep what you know to yourself for the moment. Your knowledge in this matter will take you far. You know more than those who oppose you on this. Share your passion for knowledge with others. Read more esoterically themed books. Holla. Okay? Listen. Right back. That's it. Oh. Okay, hold on. Where's the chakra book at? Okay, here we go. Divine Feminine. Vanity. I think her name is Crystal in this too. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. That's and we both got the throat chakra. Hold on. Yeah, there's gonna be some communication going on. Right? Yep, communication, truth, loyalty, serenity, faith, spirituality, creativity, expression. Aqua people, the tenuous balance between what is true in our heart and what we communicate is reflected in Aqua. Are you living and communicating your truth or just playing along? This may be a time of awakening to a new way of being. Be aware of distractions that may pull you away from the true you. Vanity, Aqua people. I need more, bigger, better. Yes, that will make me okay. Oh, poor divine feminines. I know, me too. I know. I know. Being ungrateful. That's all I can say. Being ungrateful. All right, listen, y'all. Listen. Yes, that'll make me okay. Crystal, Peter, and Mike are at a party in Mike's posh home, toasting success in their business. A mysterious old man appears and asks them whether they prefer gluttony or generosity. Puzzled, none of them answers. He reminds them that more does not mean better, and they laugh. Suddenly, they are alone, far from the party in rising water. We're getting more, cries Peter. Rain falls and the water rises faster. Play, shouts Crystal. We must do well with what we have. As they begin to have fun in the water, the rain stops. We all say we will stop when we have enough, but there's never enough. You may be looking outside yourself for validation. Am I feeling disconnected from any people in my life? Am I growing away from limiting relationships? Am I growing away from limiting relationships? I said about the friendship. Okay, right? Environmental tension, living in illusion, self-doubt, power to change, lesser companions, empty conversations, that superficial shit, right? Faith, awareness, transformation. Wow. And then, I don't know, spirit, that's that third energy, I'm telling you. That's that third energy. Saying to be grateful, gratitude. I'm not going to read that. This is for the divine masculine. Bittersweet. Let's see what it's talking about. Blue November. Wow, it's coming up too. There is an inner strength here, helping you to rise above circumstances and do the right thing. It is time to set aside your personal agenda for the good of the group. The person you are becoming is capable of more than you imagined. A window is opened as a door gently closes. We celebrate in the midst of grief. Oh no. The celebration has been planned for the birthday child. We cannot tell the child that our hearts are not joyous. If merriment rules in our home this day, So does sorrow that a child cannot see. God bless you, departed friend. God bless you, birthday child. The passing of all things is inevitable. Whatever is happening may require release. This card could also represent unexpected news. Parents often make difficult decisions not supported by their children. Can I see the strength in the choices of others? Hidden blessings, celebration tempered by sadness, protecting someone, ability to honor others, new horizons, poignancy, release, maturity. Now, remember I told you about my girl, Gagan Naji, right? She had a channel about the divine masculine, possibly, someone passing away in his family. And again, doves, birds, and it's two of them at that. And I feel that that is what's really going to help his pain, that tower energy, his pain, no matter what it is. I don't want to call anything into existence. If it, what shall be, will be. I think that will definitely facilitate bringing in the union. Now, if it's just, letting go of friends and or karmics, that they may even have children with, there's going to be a blessing in disguise for the divine masculine when it comes to this energy. When it comes to bringing in and facilitating. Yeah. Because he got the tower too. Yeah, it's gonna rock him. You cannot tell. Yeah, and it's like it's gonna bring it may bring, the love in. But he's gonna be he's not gonna want to show how battered he is. Yeah. All right. Now, hold on, y'all. Last but not least, we gotta do, dag, I've been running my mouth, y'all. We gotta do the God and Goddesses. Got to seal it all up together. That book, that knowledge right there, it said read more esoterically themed books. And I was like, yep, that brought that time. My book club flopped. Yes, I can say it. My book club flopped. But that's because I don't know who told me to start it in the summertime. Ain't nobody trying to read no books in the summertime. Everybody trying to party. I'm the only one like, let's start a book club. Such a nerd. Such a nerd, right? But now, 'tis the season. All right, Divine Feminines, what you got? Panoma. Plenty. Beautiful. Let's see. All right, and what we got for the Divine Masculines? Oh, Lord. Where they deck at? Oh, right here. All right. Yeah, because I was feeling the weights just today, and I was trying to, and I was like, why, Yeah, I'm behind schedule on a couple of things, but I'm learning with, all in due time. Just keep working at it daily. Don't get stuck. Wow. That come out for him before? Fear. That's what it is. All right. Panoma. Okay. Plenty. Trust that you have enough. Ask and you will receive. It is time to prune back the dead wood in order to grow. Nourish yourself in the earth. According to ancient Roman myth, the beautiful nymph Panoma cherished her garden above everything else. From the first rays of pale dawn to the rich gold of the setting sun, the exquisite Panoma nurtured every plant within her domain. Her fair hand always seemed to be holding a silver pruning knife, which she used to gently tend to her plants. She cut back one tree to allow sunlight to filter through to another. She reduced one branch to energize the whole plant. Mm. To send its precious energy in a better, more fruitful direction, she prepared the soil diligently so that the seeds she planted would grow with ease and the resulting fruits would be full of goodness. That's that 7 of coins, y'all. We got it twice. Hold on. 7 of coins twice. In the outcome and in the third energy. Right? All right. Panoma lavished her love upon each and every plant in her garden. She watched for signs of rot or drought and tried to remedy the imbalance in natural ways. No plant ever became stifled. None grew too large or flourished. Panoma lived and worked alone. So engrossed was she in her garden of delights that she did not feel the need for romantic company. Tall fences surrounded her garden, lest the people of the village wander in, and no one of the masculine persuasion was welcome. This did not discourage some from trying to win her love, though. Gods, fauns, and satyrs, all tried to gain Panoma's attention, but failed miserably. The goddess Venus may have been able to influence others, but she could not influence Panoma. A god named Vertunimus was one of the many who watched the nymph from outside her gate and fell deeply in love with her. No matter how he tried, winning her seemed impossible, and so he decided that he would disguise himself in various forms he thought would appeal to her, to learn more about her and seriously woo her. Through this shapeshifting, he learned that Panoma feared being in a couple mainly because she thought she would need to leave her garden. Happily, Vertinimus revealed himself and promised his love, and when they worked together, they created an even more plentiful garden. Don't don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Wait. In this third energy, they work together. Work together. Mm, 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 mm. Panoma reminds us that we have unlimited plenty in our lives and in the natural world, and that we need to cultivate and care for it. In both a literal and figurative sense, we can stifle growth if we do not choose to prune back the unnecessary things in our lives. For most of us, there are always some aspects of our lives that we would like to change. These things may take the form of an outmoded belief, a bad habit, a damaging pattern, or a plain and simple fear. Panoma was certain her garden would suffer should she have a partner. But once she was able to let go of that idea, she made room for a partner and a more fruitful garden. Often with these unnecessary things, we need to make a decision to finally leave behind or cut them out of our lives once and for all. Just as Panoma holds her pruning knife ready, we need to be ready to use our true wisdom and courage to free up our natural capacity for growth, whether it be cutting free a person who no longer fits well into our lives or cutting out an old limiting belief that makes room for something new. Panoma shadow side. Panoma carries the pruning knife in one hand and the horn of plenty in another. While we take stock and remove what we no longer need, it is sometimes the easier path to think negatively rather than positively. Hold on. Those drives slow. Hold on. Mm, hold on. Right. When we struggle to let go, we may feel stagnant for a time. When circumstances seem grim, we can catastrophic. What? Catastrophize? I never heard catastrophize. All right, I'm gonna show it to y'all niggas because it's bad enough I can't pronounce shit. I don't know. What is going on? When circumstances seem grim, we can, and easily overlook the things in our lives that are doing well. We forget that sometimes one thing needs to clear out to make room for another. Sometimes we need to make tough decisions. If we are brave enough to leave what no longer serves us behind, we can grow unfetteredly, naturally, freely, and in the direction that we really want to go. The fruit of our labors is wildly born. Symbol: tomato, tomato vine, horn of plenty, pruning shears. Invocation: Panoma, red-cheeked maiden of plenty, goddess of the garden, beloved of all. I invite you to tend to my garden. Hear my call. I know to grow, I know to grow. I agree to cut and prune under the moon. Yes, I accept plenty in my life. Be ready to receive, divine feminines. Be ready to receive. Fear. I feel sorry for the divine masculines. I feel like picking another one. Like, dang, y'all still scared? But it is what it is. Examine your fears. What is there to be afraid of? You're being asked to confront what frightens you. Apak is the Mayan god of the dead. While most cultures have a god ruling over the underworld or death itself, the Mayans had a number of gods ruling over 9 levels of hell, and Apak was the most feared. Apak doesn't just show up quietly for you or even wait patiently for your death. He hunts you, normally pictured as a skeleton or with bones on his head and wearing bells. He is the most senior of all Mayan death demons, living on the lowest level of the underworld, known as Mitnal. Ipak raises up and stalks city streets at night looking for his next victim. The Mayans feared death, and they were always aware that Ipak could indeed be waiting around the next bend to take them. In fact, it is said that few people went out on the streets at night because it was difficult to see what lay ahead. They especially avoided going out at night if there was a sickness within their homes, as they greatly feared death through sickness. There was only one way to scare Apak away, and that is to scream and shout. Testimonies from the Spanish conquistadors include passages describing the loud wailing and screaming of the families of those who were extremely sick or had passed. Oh. It seems strange to the Spanish that this noise didn't extend into daylight hours. I just felt like crying. Divine feminines, if he goes through that grief of mourning, you have to be compassionate and send that love, even though you may still be waiting. It seems strange to the Spanish that this noise didn't extend into daylight hours. What they didn't realize was that loud protestations were unnecessary to scare away the terrifying Ipak when the sun was up. Should Ipak come bringing his bells, fear may be in your consciousness. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of being judged by others? Are you worried about tests, grades, and classes? Do you fear being ridiculed, or not measuring up? Examine if your fear is real. If it is something that can truly hurt you, something that you have control over and can change, or something that you can simply re-examine and let go if need be, what can you do to break the hold that fear has on you? All these questions must be considered and answered if you were to move forward with ease and peace. Light side. Death is something people are often afraid of. Sometimes we simply fear the death of things, also known as change. Yet death and change are universal. IPOC's energy is very much about the fear surrounding change and the hold it has upon us. We fear that we feel powerless to change. Standing strong against any fear. Feeling it, shining the light on it, and confronting it is a lesson from IPOC's legend that we need to learn from. It is far better to act in knowledge, right? Rather than wait for fear to hunt you down. When we know what we fear, we can confront it instead of refusing to think about it and hiding from it in every way. Bells, the color black, that's the symbols. Bones and skeletons, right? I see you, fear, and you are not terrible as I thought. I shine light upon you and you reduce. I choose to be courageous and I'm not afraid. I step forward fearlessly. With that fear, with that bittersweet, the tower, the five of swords, like I said, through his pain, is how he's going to find the direction. That's how he's going to make his choice. That's how he's going to make his offer. And again, this is for the world. This is for the collective. All right. And then look at that. The I and I, the 11. The I and I coming together. You know, the only thing he has to bring it back to love. The only thing that is real is love. And this is unconditional love that is between both of us. Okay? No matter what. No matter no matter what could have been in this cup. But it's an abundance of love. It's abundance of the spiritually knowing that you're connected to someone. The spiritually knowing, a deep inner knowing that everything will begin to make sense. All that, the hard work, all the trials and tribulations, all the questions that we've had, all the lack that we have been through, is all worth it. Okay? Divine feminine. Gotta be grateful for what you got. Okay? Because you've been stirring that pot for so long. You know that stew gonna be good. That stew gonna be good. You've been stirring this pot for so long. It's going to be good. Yes. You are not invisible. It is your perception. You're not looking at how far you've come since this journey has been initiated in this lifetime. Okay? You're not realizing it. Let go of the superficial. Let go of the superficial. Okay? The superficial thoughts on how this is supposed to go, on the timeline, on the people you're supposed to be with. I am definitely learning, because I've always kind of been like a loner, you could say, but now it's like I'm okay when the periods and the times in my life where I'm really and truly by myself. I'm okay with that right now. I'm okay with it. That's the detachment. Okay? That's the lesson of detachment, right? That the divine feminine is learning how to, and for her to negotiate all her wants, all her needs, to be able to communicate, right? Let's see, root, sacral, solar. Yeah, 5. That's the 5th chakra. That's the throat chakra again. That's why these cards came out. The throat chakra, blue. Okay. Learning how to communicate her initiatives, even her own spirituality, feeling comfortable within herself. Mm-hmm. Because there's so much abundance that is being shown here. We already know that this was ordained. This is something that is primordial. This connection is primordial. It transcends space and time. And that's why we're going to have to demonstrate. The divine feminine is going to have to demonstrate love. Find out what's important. Right. What is important at the end of the day is spiritual growth is what is important. That's why you have to detach. You're going to have to show them love, especially they're going through a tower moment, or even show the divine masculine part of yourself that type of love, okay? That forceful, assertive energy that you have within yourself. Gratitude came out. Being grateful, studying more. You're on the right path. Everything, you can't go any faster and you can't go any slower. It is part of your journey to be ungrateful at this time. Okay? This is part of the journey. To be like, I don't know, honey. Because that's what might happen. Because that's what's mirroring. Hold on. That's what's mirroring. Okay? This right here. He may come to you and you might be like, man, I don't know. What? I don't know. I don't know about you right now. I don't know about you. Yeah. Because I'm including that to her energy too. It's like, mm-hmm. Being wise in what you choose. Because everything that glitters ain't gold. Mm-hmm. Everything that glitters is not gold. Okay? But I feel like there's gonna be a level of attainment of self-mastery that's gonna come out. And I feel like in our gifts. Yeah. All right, y'all. I've been blabbering. This is the longest one ever. Is it? Yes. I love y'all. We're going to get through this. I'm going to start my zodiacs. All right. So stay tuned for that for October. Much love. Our feminine is winning right now. We plenty. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, y'all. Email me. Peace.